Welcome, friends. It's Ray. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm back with another card and a bookmark I made using the March 2020 Hero Arts Monthly Card Kit. And here I prep my panel for embossing and am embossing the large tree onto a 5x7 panel using VersaMark ink. And then I'm going to heat emboss this with Brutus Monroe Alabaster White embossing powder. I use a dry paintbrush to clean up any unwanted embossing powders and heat emboss that off camera and color this off camera using my basic Prisma colors. I only have 12 of them, but they work beautifully. And so now that that is done, I am mounting my craft cardstock onto brown cardstock and trimming that down so that I just have a sliver of brown around the border. And then I've mounted that onto another larger craft cardstock. I'm stamping my sentiment using Hero Arts Intense Black ink. I trim my sentiment strip and add it to some brown cardstock. I'm using my T ruler to line up my sentiment strip and then affixing that to the base of my tree. And then I will use liquid adhesive to affix my little boy to the panel. And then, of course, my stack of books. And I did color my images off camera using my alcohol ink markers. I will be sure to link those colors in the description bar below. I'm affixing my panel to my 120-pound white 5x7 card base, and then I'm going to add some diamond stickles. And right here is where I realize this is supposed to be a masculine card. So I take a piece of paper towel and wipe those stickles off and added a brown banner to the top and then used Nuvo Morning Dew drops. They dry clear but have no sparkle. So I wanted to show you I use my dark brown and my sienna brown Prismacolor pencils for my tree and the branches. And I blended those two colors together. I really like the way that turned out. And then down here I have blended together these both colors to ground my images. Lovely. And that's it. I really like this masculine card. This next project is a bookmark. I am placing some ink onto my white palette from the rainbow ink palette that came in the kit. Promptly got a red mark on my white bookmark, but not too worried about that. Sprayed down my panel with some water and going ahead and pressing my bookmark paper into my palette and adding more water and more ink as I go. I continue pressing my bookmark onto my palette to absorb that ink until I get the desired colors. Next, I'm going to bring in my Splat spray box and bring in that Kish Flamingo. I think it's Kish instead of Kitsch. The Kish Flamingo and Tumble Glass DIY Distress Oxide sprays that I made. I will try and remember to link that video below in case you want to take a look at that. But have just sprayed that down and then used my heat tool to speed up the drying. Next, I'm using VersaFine Onyx black ink and some clear embossing powder to emboss the image from the kit and the sentiment. I will be sure to link those colors in the description bar below. I got a little ink on the back of my bookmark, so I used a clean white bookmark and affixed it to the back. Although this bookmark is going to possibly be in a heavy book, I still wanted a little sparkle and shine, so I did add some diamond stickles and some Nuvo purple raindrops. I hope you've enjoyed watching the cards I've made with this month's Hero Arts kit. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Let's take a closer look at the cards I've made in today's video. And as always, thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, good day, friends.